Hi, this is Sue Reynolds, and this video is part of my application for the USAT Ambassador Program. So I'll start out with a little bit about my story. I'm a mom and a grandma. I also am the founder and president of a nonprofit, and the focus of our nonprofit is to build grassroots movements. And actually the process that we're using is very similar to the process that USAT is using with your ambassador program. So I do about 100 presentations a year, and my hours are really flexible, which is nice because then that allows me to do things that I love to do, like this ambassador program. I'm also a 3-time Worlds qualifier. I went to Cozumel last year. I'm really excited about going to Rotterdam next month, and then I just qualified for Gold Coast at Nationals a couple of weeks ago, so I'm really excited about that. But I was not always a triathlete. I think what makes my story unique is that just a few years ago I was morbidly obese. In the past few years I've lost 200 pounds. I've gone from 335 pounds to 135 pounds. So a reporter asked to do an interview with me a few years ago, and I didn't want to do it. I was shy, and I just didn't want to do it. But he said, so you can use your story to help others. And that really made me think that maybe that was true. And I agreed to do the interview, and the article came out, and the response really was overwhelming. I had a lot of people contact me to let me know that my story had inspired them to have the courage to start their own journey. And that really just warmed my heart. So I really started my own kind of outreach program like you guys are doing with the USAT Ambassador Program. I started doing a lot of speeches around Indiana for different athletic camps and bike shops. I started doing a blog for our YMCA. And then I also did some interviews. And one of the interviews I did actually at Nationals a year ago was picked up and made into a little video by Hearst Television. And that video on Facebook had almost 300,000 views. That blew me away, and it really helped me understand that I could use my story, my weight loss story, to help others begin their own triathlon journey. So you guys, USAT has put me on your Facebook page a couple times, and I was kind of amazed that the post that you did during National Triathlon Week had 1,500 likes, and the one that you put up at Nationals had almost 11,000 views. So again, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my story maybe could inspire others to begin triathlon. And this is the kind of response that I'm getting. You give hope to so many people. Great job, you inspire millions. I tell my obese patients every day that it is possible, and you are a proof. That just blows me away to think that I could be that person for other people, like people before me have been that inspiration for me. And then I also have been getting a lot of private messages, things like, I weigh 200 pounds. How do I start a journey? And that made me think that I needed to maybe put up a website, which I did, to help people that had heard my story think about how to begin triathlon. The section on beginner tips, I actually linked that on that page to a lot of the resources that you all provided during National Triathlon Week. So that was great that you have all those resources that people can use, and I just point people to your resources. So in terms of why do I want to be an ambassador, it's really just the joy of giving. So many people have given to me in this journey. I've discovered that triathlon is really just full of kind people. And I just want to, share that, and just the joy of giving means so much to me. I've had so many people come up to me at races that have said things like, I would never have done this story if it weren't for, would never have done this triathlon if it weren't for your story. Thank you so much for telling me about triathlon. I thought triathlon was a race and that you had to be fast. I'm so thankful that you introduced me to this awesome sport. Those are the things that really just warm my heart, because I know that those people's lives are probably changed because they got involved in triathlon. That last comment was from a woman who was also overweight, who has been doing triathlon now she's doing her 5th season. She has a coach now. I just think that's so cool. So triathlon is for everyone. There's different distances and there's different goals. You can do it just to finish. You can try to improve, do PRs, or you can, work to compete with others. And it really doesn't matter which of those you do. There's a lot of triathletes that just go out to finish every race, and that's great. I really, really believe that triathlon has the ability to change lives. And that's really why I want to do this ambassador programs, because I think your program can make a difference, and I'd really like to be part of that. So thank you so much for listening, and I would just be thrilled to be part of your ambassador program. So thank you, thank you, thank you.